Greetings, everyone. Greetings, lovers of freedom. Raphael Chamakajere here, Pastor Vam Vam Vam, Acting Minister of Information, Biafra Republic Government in Exile. I greet you all. It's been a very busy Sunday. Yes, very, very busy, even though I haven't appeared live online today. But it's been a very long Sunday. And because the time is short, I have to retire. But before I retire to bed, I had to drop this. A lot of things are happening. The space is boiling. The Nigerian space is boiling. Everything is heating up. I just want to talk to our brother Peter Obi. I see how they are dragging him for lack of respect to an Ibadan monarch, even though he showed utmost respect to the man by appreciating him and celebrating his kingship, but yet they are dragging him. Well, it's a normal thing for anyone that wants to engage in the political system of the Zoological Republic. But there's one thing I want to leave with Peter Obi and everyone that thinks their hope and salvation, is on him. After they finish dragging you as a one Nigeria, they will still drag you as a Biafran, even though you have failed to identify yourself as a Biafran. Now, what I will ask you, why would you submit yourself for this unnecessary dragging? They drag you as a Nigerian lover, drag you. When they see that they have ruined you, they will now come to finish you off as a Biafran. And you have refused to identify with your people and let it just be one fight. One fight. And if we join together and fight this our common enemy, there's no how they can defeat us. But with you in the midst of them, dragging one Nigeria, showing them how, patriotic you are as a Nigerian. Now every time you want to explain, as they normally say, you will explain, tire. You will ridicule yourself. You will come back and say, my elder brother, my personal brother, my finest brother. And at the end of the day, they will drag you. One thing that every Biafran should be dragging now, if at all, is that our brother, our own real brother, nnamdi Kanu, is suffering unwarranted humiliation, unwarranted embarrassment, even though Nigeria is a shameless country. And you are still identifying yourself with that Nigeria. Are you not supposed to join forces with your people and expose the shame of Nigeria and expose the ridicule of Nigeria and defend your brother? One fight that you can win. Because the only fight that we can win now is the fight for our freedom, the fight for redemption, the fight for the vindication of nnamdi Kanu that will ultimately give us Biafra. But there is one thing that we fail to understand, which I need to remind us now. Some of us that are complaining, hey, nnamdi Kanu is suffering miscarriage of justice. It was expected. We knew it would be that way. Because the only justice that nnamdi Kanu will get is Biafra. And the day nnamdi Kanu will be free is the day Biafra will be free. nnamdi Kanu is still there today because he has not denounced Biafra. He has not rejected Biafra. He has not given up on Biafra. That's why he's still there. It's just simple. If nnamdi Kanu wants to come out from that place tomorrow, tonight he will just call them and tell them, okay, I'm done with this Biafra thing. Let me sign. He will sign. And he gives up on Biafra. And he joins Peter Obi in one Nigeria that can never save us, that will continue to ruin us, that will not give up until they try to annihilate us. So because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have not given up on Biafra, hence they're still holding him. The day Mazi Nnamdi Kanu comes out from that detention, he is coming out with Biafra flag. That is why every Biafran must relentlessly stand with one voice and defend the reason why you are a Biafran. There's a write-up which I'm going to address in my Otutoma, written by a Yoruba man. I posted it on my X. I will read it out tomorrow and then I will analyze it. We are just, fooling ourselves. Igbo. And most of all, the people that call themselves Igbo politicians or Igbo elites, they're the greatest foolish people I have ever seen in this world. You are not wanted. No matter how you try to embrace them, they don't want you. They don't need you. No matter how you try to force yourself or you try to be a good Nigerian, it's a lie. They will always make you a scapegoat. Like today, we see Wike. Wike, who is supposed to be a Biafra, have done all he can to reject Biafra, to fight the people of Biafra, including the genocide he committed against the people of Obi, just to please one Nigeria. Today, Wike is a subject of ridicule because the criminality of Nigeria, which he associated himself with, is now haunting him. He wanted to partake in the crime scene of Nigeria, being a part of their criminality. Today, it is haunting him. Now, Showore is holding him on his neck. Showore is holding Wike on his neck. As if, it is the last thing he will fight for. Which is rightfully so. Which is well deserved. But if Wike have acknowledged his people, and then live upright, today, his family, no matter how small, you will live a peaceful life with your family. You will not be a subject of ridicule. That is what is called serve Nigeria and return back in shame. There's a whole lot happening. But I want to tell you, if we remain resolute and remain doggedly firm on Biafra and Biafra alone, we will win. But a little compromise here and there will ruin everything for us. So let us not compromise our stand. As long as Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have not compromised, every one of us Biafrans must remain resolute and never compromise, knowing fully well that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he is holding Biafra flag where he is. And whether they like it or not, Eteroba, Eterose, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is coming out with Biafra flag. Because the day Nigeria gives up and acknowledge that they kidnapped him in Kenya, acknowledge everything they have done, that is the day Mazi Nnamdi Kanu wins. And that is the day Biafra wins. And that's the day our Prime Minister also wins. So, don't worry. Remain firm and remain unmoved about Biafra. We're going to sing a new song. In the mighty name of Chukwokika Abiyama. He say, let the zoo continue to boil and let Biafrans be relaxed, because it is we that will sing a new song. Now we, not be them. Airborne. I am Vam Vam Vam.